Yo, what's goody? We back again for the Nothing Is Off Limits podcast. We in week 7?
7.
Damn, man, we getting up there, dog.
Yeah.
Only 93 more to go for the 100th episode. 93 more weeks.
Your boy.
So, go ahead.
Got Karma here and...
Oh, you was waiting for that. I was like, I thought you was about to say something.
I knew. I was like,
Oh, okay. Well, my bad. Sonny here once again.
Right. We back giving y'all another one. So we're gonna start it off today with some local news. That
ain't local.
Well, not really local, but maybe back in the day. I'll give y'all some context before I go into it. Back in the day, maybe around my favorite era of rap, you had the rappers that actually lived what they was rapping about. There's a few, Jay-Z, notoriously for one, lived what he rapped about. And I want to say maybe Nas and, some of the other rappers like that. But nowadays you don't really have to do that to get fame and famous, and you shouldn't, because it's foolish. Well, apparently, Young Thug and Gunna did not get that message. They out here moving and pushing weight, doing all the stuff that they rap about in their music, and they got
hit him with the Rico.
Hey. They didn't talk to Meek Mill, obviously. Meek Mill know about the Rico. He been rapping about it. He got a couple songs on it. Y'all gotta do better, man. I mean, you making too much money now. You gotta stay away from the streets.
No, that's not it. They hit him for some shit that he did like 10 years ago. That's what it is.
Yeah, they pulled it back up. Oh,
yeah, okay. they pull up like
before they got famous.
Yeah.
Well, shoot.
Or on his way there, maybe. Hold on. See, this is what we're going to do right now. I'm going to just make sure, because I don't want to be spitting some stupid shit on here, and I don't know what the fuck I'm talking about. So
yeah, that's why I was kind of, No,
but I believe, Rico, what is a Rico charge? It is a crime for any person through a pattern of racketeering activity to acquire or maintain any interest in or control of any type of property or business under the Georgia Rico law. Well, that's Georgia Rico law.
Mm-hmm.
That is a gang insane, man. Yeah, because they was connected to some dumbass gang. Look.
Well, they're saying for the record that what is their thing? YSL? I forgot what it's called, but they're saying for the record that they're not a gang or gang affiliated. And the story gets better because get this: Young Thug was complaining that the jail was dungeon like it was supposed to be the Four Seasons or something. Like he was expecting something more glamorous than it's jail. It's going to be dungeon like. Because you're behind bars, so it's not going to be the most glamorous thing. Like, I know you're used to the finer things in life, sir, but not here. I mean, now all I can say is, for the most part.
Oh, I got to stop you right there for a second. Many of the charges are related to Young Thug's rap lyrics.
Damn, the rap police is at it again.
No, several of his songs are used as evidence in the incitement as an overact in furtherance of the conspiracy. So your boy probably rapped some shit too. He probably should have said.
The rap police got him again.
Ain't no rap police. The dumbass rapper decided to snitch on himself. You can't have a rap police if you don't rap and tell.
The rap police got him. That's what I'm trying to tell you, man. The rap police got him again.
No. Because you're separating rap police and the police. No, all the police do this now. All of them are listening to these lyrics going, Like I just put up a video on IG of this dude making a comedy about like he's like this cop dressed up as like Hawaii 5-0 cop, and he's sitting in front of listening to him rap, and he's like, I shot a dude and da-da-da. He said, yep, we got him. Let's book him. Like literally just listening to his lyrics. Yeah. You wrote that shit. You put that shit out to the world, and now you're getting the consequences.
I mean, if you're gonna rap about it, at least make sure it's not true.
Ain't no at least. Don't do it. Because even if it's not,
there's freedom of speech, right? You should be
no. You can't say I shot a nigga though.
You should be able to be as creative as you want in your songs.
But you have to take what the consequences that come with it. Like for instance, let's say I rapped about I shot 20 people, right? Now it could be completely fake, never happened. But if I get booked up on a charge 2 weeks later they're saying that I shot somebody, even if I didn't, they go back to those lyrics and go, shit, he just said he shot 20 fucking people.
I agree, but my problem is that they particularly pick on one genre of music. They don't do this for rock and roll.
Do you see rock and roll people running out?
They have songs about how they take drugs and this and that. And we have yet.
But are they saying they on the block selling that weight?
Yeah,
I have never heard a rock and roll or a country song going, I'm selling that weight.
No, they
down
don't
with Mary Sue. Ain't nothing happening.
Because they're users. they're mainly users. They're mainly the people that the drug dealers are selling to.
And do you think that the police really gave a fuck about any of us that were users?
They should.
No. What I'm saying is, did they ever come really after it? Bobby was a user. Whitney was a user. Like we have users in our coach, and they never touched them. But when you're selling that weight, when you making a certain type of money, and you ain't paying to the government, they're gonna have a real big problem with that. So. Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
I agree. I think they got enough money to where I'm sure they both have the best lawyers in the country, to where I don't see them doing a lot of time. But
if they want to make an example out of some of these cats, like they be trying to, it's not even that they might get a lot of time. Think about the resources they're about to drain just from having to go to court and fight that shit.
They can afford it.
No.
Have you seen the jewelry? They can afford it.
Bruh. There's a lot. You need to listen to, I'm telling you. No. You need to listen to Dame Dash or some of these people that's in the industry that will tell you how some of these rappers spend that money and how they're broke. Like, dude, think about this. They're fighting a Rico case. Do you know how much money they're going to have to pay in lawyers? Like Young Thug and Most, even if he had $5-10 million.
Right, he had a lot of hits though. You got to think that he's probably, I don't know if he owns his masters or not, but he, at the same
TLC
time,
had a lot of hits. They was broke.
Who? Oh, but
TLC.
They had you seen their they had one of the notorious worst contracts in all of music industry.
And most rappers do too, because they go, hey, here's an advance. That's more money that they've ever seen in their entire lifetime. They just say, hey, go ahead, sign on the dotted line. Half of these people don't even grab lawyers. But they want the fame. See, the fame became more currency than the actual damn money for a lot of these youngsters. My face is going to be out there. I'm going to be seen. I'm going to be loved worldwide until that popularity run out and that chicken dry up. So a lot of these people are, here's $500,000. You coming from the hood and you getting 500?
That's a lot of money.
Let me get all the Jordans in the store. Let me buy all the Jordan for my crew. Let me go buy jewelry. Let me go buy jewelry for my crew.
They get that whip. They get that BMW, that all them
that
nice
Maserati, all that.
All them joints that they've been dreaming about. They copping it. Going crazy at the, like you said, getting ice. Chains and stuff. You know what I'm saying? When when you, in actuality, you could be independent and still still get your money, still do your thing. You just don't have to be on a plan where you owe people and you have to pay them all back.
But it depends on the circumstance, because sometimes it is beneficial to get backing when you have like a machine behind you.
Yeah.
And if you know how to budget your money and do it right, and you got right lawyers and accountants in your ear telling you the things that you don't know and explaining it to you, there's some of these people can go, you know what? Def Jam has a far reach. Def Jam has a marketing, or Rock Nation has a marketing that reaches all the way to China. Okay, so let me sign a 3 to 5 album deal with Rock Nation. Well, even I think Rock Nation is the managing company, but or let me sign with Interscope for 3 to 5 albums. I might get like this 500 advance. They'll push my shit to the moon, and then once I'm finished with my contractual albums, I'll go independent, and I already got the name and the currency now to own my own shit and propel my shit continuously and make that money on top and not split my money with these people. But there's times where those labels do fuckery, and they'll hold your album hostage. So you sitting up in here working on your third or your final album, and they're going, no, we'll put it over here so you can't go nowhere, or there be creative differences. Some of the artists get pissed off, that, they submit their project and they go, no, this ain't good enough. And then there's a fight in between, so that's why you always hear those fights between, I want to get off my label, I want this and this, I'm giving them too much money now that I realize now they got me here, but now I'm seeing how much money that's going to their pockets. I want that for myself. A lot of people do that. So Young Thug could have got that chicken, and who knows what the hell he did with it. But all I know is with this Rico case, I
gotta imagine he's at least comfortable enough to where he can, he doesn't, he's not hurt.
You know how we gonna find out? We're gonna find out if this man goes, my money is disappearing and I'm hurting right now. There's nothing. That's when you're gonna really realize, oh, he really don't got the assets because he's gonna be fighting $1 million+ battle here. $1 million+ for him to fight this Rico case. And if he lose,
yeah, I'm surprised they don't do it like the old school. If you know somebody and he's the one that's bringing the bag, you know what I'm saying? Like, you gotta get somebody in your crew to take the fall, and then make sure his family's good. He got enough money to do that,
Bro, this is not gonna. First of all, this is not the old days.
1.5 mil, 2.5 mil in an account. Maybe more for his family, maybe 5 mil or something.
But see, what you're thinking about is like mafia style. Mafia style is most of them people was old anyway. And if they in their 20s, 30s, whatever, and they're going, hey, yo, you're 25, eat this 20-year bid. You'll be out when you're 45, and I'm gonna make sure that there's a big nest egg waiting for you when you get out. Some people maintained that love and did that, and some people, that motherfucker came out 20 years later and had nothing. So you think that the kids of today is going to sit up here and go, oh, you want me to eat a 15-year charge for you, and I have to trust you to put that money in the account?
Hey, man, he could work on something fire in jail and then be high. It didn't happen for too many rappers, but he could be, it might just be Tupac really, but it might just be his year. I don't know.
Nah, man, that ain't nobody. I'm sitting over here trying to adjust shit, but yeah, ain't too many people gonna eat that chart. Like, they gotta be on some, I don't think that, life is working out for me type of people. Like, if they go anywhere with this, okay, so yeah, you do 15 years and I'll put, like, you gotta be like, yo, you better put $2 million in my account, like, today.
I think he can afford to do it too. He has some M's. I don't know.
You don't know what that man got.
It's very easy. You know what you can do? You go to Google, you type in Young Thugs Network.
I'm telling you, most of these people, most of these what's the name? These celebrities, I've heard them go out of their mouth. I've looked at my own net worth on the internet and go, where the hell is that money at? Like, I don't got that type of money. Now, yeah, some of them could be lying, or some of them could be telling the truth, going, this one says I'm worth 50 million. What? Like, I maybe got 10.
Okay. So per Google, Young Thug's current net worth is about 8 million.
Okay. And so when you think about, let's hypothetically say he has 8 million, right? Okay.
I don't think that's exact, but yeah.
No. I said let's hypothetically say he has $8 million. To fight this case, now you're taking away 1.5, possibly even 2, depending.
You know, he's already working on something, probably gonna drop something.
No, hold on. Now that he's in jail, he can't work on shit. So whatever he was working on stops.
He probably had projects that he was about to drop. Maybe.
We don't know. But see, now you and then you got to understand the payments of a stream. Like the stream payouts on DSPs is terrible. Why do you think most people do shows for money? Like, yo, I gotta go on this tour. I gotta get this money on this tour because I'm not getting shit through these streaming services. So even if he puts out a project, he might, make a couple thousand off of that. Maybe even, let's say he hypothetically even makes 100,000 off of streaming services. That shit gonna get ate up with that case anyway. On top of, where does he live? He got to keep the upkeep of his house, his family, bills, all the cars that are insured. All the shit he has to pay for, and he has no money, no income coming in. Like, he might have a little business here or there, depending, but it ain't gonna be at the point where, like, if he could go out on the road and do a tour or something like that, where he could really be making that money back. Mm-hmm. So if your expenses now become more than your income, that money is just going down. And you're talking about now almost $2 million, like $1 million in lawyer fees and court costs and shit for this Rico case.
Got you. Yeah, man. Yeah, it's kind of crazy. But I just want to make sure we're still on point here with everything clockwise. Oh
yeah, but it's about that time. So I mean, shit.
What you got? You got next.
I guess let's go to some quick shit. So, watching the Breakfast Club, I saw that a man had a heart attack after he killed his wife and buried her in the backyard. So, and I'm just sitting here.
See, before you say it, you gotta say my name. Because that's pretty.
Wait, hold up. First of all, I was about to give you a nice little intro to reel this in, and then you said about say your name. Nah, homie. Now I don't want to say your damn name. You talk now. Go ahead. You just lost your privileges. You tripping.
Okay. Well, based off what you just said, with the dude killing. I'm sorry. Was it his fiance? It was his wife. His wife.
Well, fiance, wife. It's one of the two.
Okay, so basically, killed his wife and then had a heart attack while digging her up. Well, if that's not
while digging her up, I thought
digging a grave.
No, he dug the grave and buried her, and then they said that he went towards the house or something like that and had a heart attack.
Okay. I thought it was the only thing that would have made the story better is if he dug the grave, had a heart attack, and fell in. I'd have been like,
that's what I was thinking. I was like, what if he dropped the body, like open, like dug the grave up, and then like the body's laying right next. Dang, this sounds morbid. But like the body was next to the grave. He finished digging the grave and then just fell in the grave. So like, but damn, that's crazy. That's fucked up though.
Yeah, it's certainly crazy, man. I mean, I just don't understand it or his motives of that nature.
You know what though? But this is one of those things where it's like when that person got what he deserves was a picture. Like that's that right there. Like,
we saw one of those pictures. That we saw that last week with the Dave Chappelle attacker. You know, and they showed a nice little picture of him after he tried to tackle Dave Chappelle with that big old grenade avocado sized knot on his head and his arm twisted like Mr. Potato Head.
Oh yeah, but I'm just saying this week. Like this week is the if karma was a picture. Mm-hmm. Like that's it right there. Him on the ground dead after doing some foul-ish. I don't know what was going through his mind. I think no, that was another thing. Because I remember hearing this case about some lady killing her husband over coffee. But yeah, but it's like only some white people would do some shit like that. I'm sorry, I had to say this. Like black people, when do you hear about black people burying anybody in a backyard?
Yeah, I mean that's definitely some white stuff. You know, I can tell you a quick little story that I seen though. Happened in Texas. Apparently this white kid took a whip, an actual whip.
I saw that.
And whipped. It came to the black guy's residence's house.
No, that was a woman. Wasn't it?
I think it was a black family's house. Mm-hmm. Whipped the door a couple times, really hard. Bang, bang, bang. Then proceeded to whip and damage his car. And the homeowner,
wait, are we looking at the same thing? Because it was a little kid.
Yeah, it was he banged the door, right? You saw that, but then he banged the car, and he went to address it with the neighbor, with the kid's father, the white guy. This was in Texas. Apparently, he had a gun, and he was holding a gun at, like kind of hidden. Now Texas is a little weird. I'm just gonna go out and say that's just a weird state. Where it's open carry. I don't even think you need concealed or anything. Like when they say it's the Wild Wild West out there, it's the Wild Wild West out there. So if you live in Texas, get a strap. I'm sorry.
Well, look, I mean,
if you live in Texas, you need to head to the local gun store and get a strap. All right,
no, you need to move the fuck out. Look, see, my thing is, like, because I have a cousin that lives down there, and it's like I told her all the time, like, man, all they got to do is say I looked at them wrong, and they shoot my ass, and they
right,
get away with it.
Right.
But for me, it's more like
lax with the gun laws over there. Get a strap.
Yeah. I mean, same reason why I'm very hesitant to go to Texas or Florida. But when it comes to this video, I mean, I only saw it up to him whipping the door and the lady opening the door, talking about I'll call the police on your ass. And yeah, like I didn't see the other part with the dad holding the gun and shit. But
yeah, that was the white guy.
Yeah, but it's believable.
Talking about get off my weeds, man. Nobody care about your damn weeds. You know what I'm saying? But
they got the right that if you stand on their property, if they feel a certain way.
That's why I say get the strap. Because
then he could have shot him. If you would have grabbed the strap and then walked on this man's property, he could shoot you dead without blinking an eye and get away with it. That would have been the stupidest shit ever.
Yeah, but most people don't have that good of aim.
If you're walking up onto, like, okay, now I'm not a gun person, but at the same time, if you walk up on my property with a gun, I am now putting one in your damn shoulders and legs and incapacitating your ass because I am threatened. Like you're not gonna walk to me with bravado with a gun on my property and not get lit up.
You don't have to brandish it. It could be in a holster.
So if the dude saw it in the holster and goes, "Yo,"
well, if he would have shot him, that he would have been in handcuffs like within an hour or two because there's no justification to pull the trigger.
That's a lie. In Texas,
I don't know what they got going on.
No. I know my
anywhere else, bro.
I'm telling you right now. Hold on. I'm telling you something.
Try that in Virginia.
Wait. You running on, but you're not listening. What I'm saying to you is, I have family in Texas, dog. I know this shit. Like, dude, if you walk up on somebody's property with a weapon, they have ample reason to go, I feel threatened. I shoot. I can call police, say, hey, I shot this motherfucker. They come, pick body up, take you, write statement, you go home.
That's why I lead with, if you live in Texas, get a gun. Just get one.
Like, you give some of the worst advice I ever heard in my life. Sometimes
I'm giving advice to save your life, especially if you're Black.
You trying to get people killed.
Get the strap. Get the strap.
You trying to get people killed, dog.
Get the strap.
Look, man, if you Black, please don't pay attention to this fool. Like, if you Black,
I'm trying to save your life.
If you think in your brain already that you're going to walk on a white person's property in Texas, and you think that there's not a potential of them shooting your ass, we'll read about you. If you walk on to another person's property in most states with a weapon, and that person feels threatened, they have the ability to put your ass down.
You actually
call the police.
So don't. For one, there has to be a stand your ground or stand your ground statute. Like if you do it in Virginia, you're going to jail. Like I don't care. You're going to jail. Like that's so know the laws and things of that nature. But at the same time, like you said, it's probably not wise to go on somebody's property with a weapon unless you feel like that level.
Unless you want a gunfight.
Unless you want a gunfight.
Because my thing is, look, all right, now the dude, let's say that you just walked on the walkway of their property and the motherfucker shot you from the doorway. Now there's a case there that the motherfucker just shot you for no reason, and that's going to be a process.
Yeah.
If you are up on the staircase, face to face with this dude, and you got a gun on you or something like that, or he feels threatened or she feels threatened, they shoot you and go, he tried to run in the house.
Or you can just have it concealed, but that's
no, I'm saying that, okay, so that's gonna make
my chain would be concealed, not you.
That's gonna make the story worse. Because think about it. If they go, he tried to run up in the house and they lift your body and see the concealed weapon, they go, okay, he was a threat.
To run up in the house, you gotta be like in the house.
No. What I'm saying is,
was he on the stairs? I don't even think he was on the stairs. I think
I'm saying if you do. I'm not saying that one. I'm saying if you do. Now, if you walk up on that staircase, he was like on the
grass.
But what I'm saying is, if you walk up on their staircase, from that point forward, you're walking towards the house. Mm. So if they lay your ass out, they go, I thought he was trying to rush.
Right.
If you got it concealed, they're going to go, well, he was a danger because you did have a dangerous weapon on you. That makes it worse. So if your ass
most people don't know you have it concealed until it come out.
But no. when they lift your body up and check you, when you got shot, they gonna find it. Yeah, concealed or not. So like that's what I'm saying. Like if you live, they're gonna say, why was you up that close with a concealed weapon on this person's property? How do you fight that? Oh, well, his kid was banging on my door, so I came over here. Motive.
Right. I got you.
All right. But we always gonna have more of an intense conversation when it comes to guns because I'm just anti and you just are. So
that's I mean, I understand. Like, you know, I'm not like, I don't want to say like I'm a gun activist. I just feel like people have the right to protect themselves. That's all.
Yeah, I just say you got to be aware of the consequences that come with it.
Yeah, I'm not saying, you know, but have the right to protect yourself. You know, so you're not in situations where they catch you slipping, you know.
But we just had a conversation with a friend of ours yesterday about it when it doesn't like that's how they get you is they catch you. It's not meant to walk up on you and let you know they're there. They're gonna catch you slipping. So if they catch you slipping, you already at a disadvantage.
Yeah.
So imagine, like I said, we had this conversation. If he would have had the thing and dude caught him slipping, he tried to reach. Dude gets antsy or whatever, go, oh, bow. Friend is not here no more.
Yeah. Let's just do hypotheticals. Can we run hypotheticals real quick?
No, we got no hypothetical because they had. I wanted it to sink in, and I wanted you to.
Let me spin it real quick.
Go ahead, spin it.
Go ahead, spin it real quick.
Go ahead, spin it. Go ahead, spin it.
Okay. So that same situation that you said, dude, you know, with our friend, dude catches you slipping. Maybe we'll just say catches you slipping, right? And then he says, you know, run it. You give him a wallet, or better yet, you throw the wallet. Now
I throw it. No, that's not a hypothetical. That would never happen.
No, run it. I mean, that's not an unreasonable action. You throw the wallet at him.
I'm telling you because if you're going to do a hypothetical, it has to be based on my personality. So my personality is I'm going to hand him that shit.
Me, I'm throwing it.
Okay, he might throw a bullet at you from perspective.
Could, but if I'm not throwing it at him, I'm throwing it to the ground.
At the ground?
Here. Okay. Yeah, so that's not an unreasonable action here, you know. Now, now this is my hypothetical now. Okay, just want to make sure. So
I'm still handing it to him, but go ahead. Continue.
Okay, so you throw the wallet on the ground.
No, I'm handing it to him, but continue.
So I throw the wallet on the ground. Here, you got me. I ate. I don't want no problems. Throw the wallet on the ground. He's like, okay. Bad guy proceeds to pick it up. At this very point, he's in a situation.
You about to get shot. You about to get shot. What the hell?
Nah, he's not Jackie Chan. Hand-eye coordination ain't gonna be able to pick up the wallet and aim accurately.
You gonna die, dude. Like, what the fuck is you? Ain't no action hero. Who are you? When do you become James Bond? Like, what the?
Telling you, man, it's just a quick. Whoop.
No, you gonna run up. He gonna bend his arm like this and bop, 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 and your ass gonna drop on the ground.
That wallet gonna be thrown. Cash gonna get out. He's gonna have to pick all that up. And then you just got, you
watch too many movies, dog. I don't know.
Be on your cowboy stuff,
Bruh, first of all, if you throwing it, let's hypothetically say you're throwing the wallet at his feet. That means you're a little bit of a distance away from him. It's not like you're right next to him, because if it was, you'd hand it to him. But if you're going, then if he's picking up, he sees your feet move, he goes.
Your feet don't have to move. You're too
far. You're too far.
What? No,
if you just said that you had to throw the damn wallet,
you could be like,
then you're too far.
5 to 7 feet away. That's not that far at all.
Bruh, you're not gonna reach 5 to 7 feet. Your arms are not that long. You ain't Stretch Armstrong.
No. I'm not talking about reach for him. You're throwing it. So
you're not making any sense.
You follow me? Maybe you're 5 feet away. Maybe you throw it. I don't know.
I want you to reach 5 feet right now.
Can't reach 5 feet.
Exactly. No, what the fuck are you talking about?
I'm not reaching 5 feet. I'm throwing it. But we're a distance of about maybe 2 to 3 feet, maybe 5.
He might slap the shit out you on principle and tell you to pick it up and give it to him just for if you threw it away from him.
Yeah.
Like, what are you talking about? No, if I'm robbing, hypothetically, if I put a gun to you and me and you are standing right next to each other and you throw that joint to the side, man, I'm gonna take that joint and bump you on your joint and say, go ahead, pick that up. Are you crazy? Like,
I mean, yeah, but is really that necessary?
Because look, it's necessary because you're making something more difficult for me. If I'm robbing you, I want this to be as quick as possible. You're now throwing it to the side and making me walk somewhere, putting me at a disadvantage. I'm hitting you off a principle.
You at a disadvantage regardless.
No, I'm not if I got the gun.
Yeah.
If I got the gun and you throw it 5 feet away from me, I'm mad. You're making this shit longer than it's supposed to be, and you're trying to put me at a disadvantage. No, I'm bumping you on your head and telling you to go pick it up.
Depends on their state of mind.
If they a junkie, they might shoot you.
Yeah, that's what I said. It depends on their state of mind.
So you gonna risk that for a throw? Bruh, look, that's why I said, here you go, sir. Here you go. All right, yeah, you caught me slipping. I accept it. Here, everything you got. I'm telling you, dude, you throw that wallet like 5 feet somewhere, your head gonna go 5 feet with it.
Yeah. I mean, I guess the important thing is just to be safe out there and be aware of your surroundings.
But that's the whole definition of getting caught slipping is the moment that you lose focus or whatever, or you might be in your phone, you might be on the phone, you might be whatever, and it's run that. And it's like, oh shit. I mean, you can't do like what happens if like you on your head on a swivel all the time and then your mama call you and then you go, oh, okay, hey, what's going on, mama? And this dude coming from this side where you can't see him and run that. Got to call you back, mama. like that's how that go. You can like at some point everybody gets caught slipping, even when you're sleeping. Somebody could catch you sleeping while you slipping. I mean, while you sleeping, slipping while you sleeping. Shoot. But all right, so it's your what are you thinking?
Let's see here. Well, I think
story time.
I think it's story time. I think we want to kind of discuss, some stories in regards to work experience. Just to kind of let our listeners and users know, a little bit more about us, and kind of, what we've done up to this point, and kind of let maybe some of the younger users know, I mean, you got to kind of get it out the mud. Like it's not gonna come to you. You gotta be
unless you're rich and entitled.
Unless you're rich and entitled. So yeah, man. I just kind of, if Sonny, if you don't mind sharing, some of the occupations you had or got right now, and your experiences in them, and what's unique about it, starting from your current on down.
Shit, motherfucker, about to roll a whole resume
no names,
out for this
no
one.
Names, so
no, come on, man.
No company names. Nothing.
No, come on now.
Okay.
Well, I mean, I'll speak any company name that I feel I want to put out there. Yeah. But I mean, regardless, I don't know. I mean, like I've done all types of shit, man. Like, I mean, I've worked in warehouses where, like I've worked on at top-notch warehouses, that everybody knows about and gets all their supplies from. And I've worked in warehouses where you wonder how anybody survives. Like in the warehouse because I probably almost got killed twice in one day. So,
about that, how did that happen?
Bro, so this ain't no shot at any Hispanic person, right? I love Hispanic brown people. I love y'all. Okay. Some people come over here and don't speak a lick of English, right? Mm-hmm. That's just the reality. That is not everybody. We're not doing that. What we're saying is there's some people that came in, and I don't even care about documentation status. That could be somebody else's problem. I don't care. You know, if you come over here trying to look for a better life, I just personally don't feel like who am I to judge? And if you're trying to get money, you're trying to get money. But there was a communications issue, right? I don't speak Spanish. That's like me coming from here going to Mexico and trying to work in an all Spanish speaking restaurant. And I can't understand a damn thing they're saying. And so, but I mean, I know how to make the food, but if they're sitting there saying, yo, pass the Tabasco sauce. Okay, let me try to look this up until they say whatever. But, and that's, also my lack of learning Spanish too. But I was in the warehouse and I remember I was walking down the giant hallways or whatever you want to call them. And the shelves were up probably 50 feet in the air, like the top shelf. And so I remember I saw this pile of blue hose on in separate bags, like they're like 50-pound bags, and they were like in a pile on the ground. And I turned the corner and it was like probably towards the end of the joint, but there was nothing happening. I didn't hear a sound. It was nothing. I didn't even know that this dude was all the way at the top. So I'm walking. Next thing I know, 50-pound blue hose bag just goes whoosh, right in front of my face. And I'm just like, what the fuck? And I look and I see it. And I remember I hit it with my foot. And I was like, yo, if that shit would have hit me on my fucking head, I'd have been done. And I look up and, he's like, study, all that. And I'm just going, damn, that was a closey. And the warehouse that I'm talking about, so most people that work in warehouses know they have this, it's not a poster, but it's like this little bulletin on the board that says days without incident. That shit always said 0. There was never a day without an incident. I don't know if this place is still fucking open. I hope it's not. or they changed management.
Yeah.
But that happened. And then later that day, there was another cat that was speeding with the forklift, and the forklift was up at my head level. Damn. He's whipping corners. I didn't even see this dude, hear this dude come. All I heard was, and I turned and saw this shit coming just like this. And if I ain't duck out the way, he hits the brakes, looks back. Oh, you okay? You okay? You okay? And I'm like, I quit.
Yeah.
I went home to my wife at the time, and she said, "You're home early." I said, "They tried to kill me today. They literally tried to kill me today." I felt like my life was in danger. I was like, danger.
And I'm so glad you mentioned danger because, I worked at a couple of different occupations too. I was a car salesman for a little bit. I was a bank teller for a little bit. I was even a armed security guard for a little bit. So my danger situation, we talked about it a little bit before last night, but I'll go into more context. I was an armed security officer in Richmond, Virginia for a late night fast food restaurant. Closed down now, so I can say the name, but it was the New York fried chicken spot over there. So basically, it's a late night restaurant. It was run by two guys. They were cool. They were from the Middle East.
Security at a late night chicken spot.
Right. It's in Richmond. That's all I have to say. Yeah. So, I took the job. Got the job from. First off, let me just give you some more details. I got the job off Craigslist. First red flag. Second red flag.
Wait, why? Why Craigslist get the shit?
Not maybe not. But the first red flag. I go to do the interview. I'm looking for the business building, right? Generally, it's a business building.
Well, not if it's a restaurant. You go to the restaurant, don't you?
I pull up, and it's somebody's house. Second red flag. So we're doing the interview. I'm still a broke college student, so I'm like, sure, let's just do it. I go in there. Interview goes well. I get offered the job. He's like, okay, do you have a gun or anything? I'm like, nah, I just have my armed security license. That's it. It's like, okay, no problem. Hands me the gun. He's like, oh, that's right. You have any bullets for the gun? I'm like, nah, man, I don't even own a gun. This is where he proceeds to say, oh dear, I'm terribly sorry about this, but I don't have it. He's looking for his ammunition. He doesn't have any ammunition. He digs around in a change bowl and finds 2 bullets and hands me them.
Yo, my man say, oh, I got this leftover for you.
Hands me the 2 bullets. I'm like, okay. All right. So I guess.
Wait, question. What kind of gun was it?
Glock 17.
Oh, damn. I was like, yo, he would have got me the revolver. I'd be like, yo, was you trying to hit the Russian roulette?
Nah, it was a Glock 17. Yeah, so I go there, I do my day on post, everything's good, and this continues for about a month or two, and then a situation happens. Somebody is shooting, like around the restaurant. I guess they got into it with the owner, and like he pulls out a gun. Now, I look at the individual, size him up to see, let me see if I can do my job and help out. Just so happens that this guy has a semi-automatic handgun with a extendo or extended magazine sticking out. So I weigh my options. Option number 1, go in there and perform the job duties that I was assigned to do. Option number 2, leave. So I just took off. I was done. I literally just left. It was.
Can I say something real quick? So going back to your hypothetical about being caught slipping and having a gun on you, your ass saw this dude come in with the chop. You had something on you, and you said,
"Oh yeah, no, I was gone." It was. It wasn't even that type of energy. I mean,
people, this is why I say don't listen to him. This motherfucker will lip your ass.
I mean, you gotta know where to fight or flight. I chose flight that day. I wasn't about to do it. No sir. And then there was another.
Oh, you got me dying, dog. Oh my God. This man said throw the wallet 5 feet away and all this. And it was down to you. You take the hell off.
They had to call me. Hey, where you at, man? You still have an hour left to go. Oh, damn, my bad. What had happened was, yeah, I had gotten to a situation. Yeah, I'll be there tomorrow though. Man,
you're a special individual.
Hey, man,
that's all I got to say.
When you got those 2 bullets, you got to know what you're doing out here. You got to move smart.
Well, Rambo, you could have hit him with a 2-shot. Bop, bop.
What I'm trying to tell you is everybody that pulled up to that restaurant, most of them were strapped. So, nah, I'm not doing that, sir. Nope.
My man said, "Fuck y'all."
Another situation like that happened. And the cop, like I guess the city cops was like, kind of near the corner. So he checked on me. He was like, "Hey man, I was just checking to see if you're all right, man. I heard some gunshots." He was like, I was like, "Yeah, it's kind of calm now, and he was about to leave. And me with my 2 bullets, I was like, "Hey, no, you can stay, brother. Let me. Why don't you stay here for a minute?" He was trying to leave. He wasn't trying to stay. I knew if he stayed, it'd be chill. So you guys, hey man, hey, can we get this guy some food? You know what? It's on me. How much? What you want, man? Let me get you some chicken. It's pretty good over here. You tried lemonade yet? had that dude stay for my whole shift. I was like, man, appreciate it. So yeah, man, it was just one of those situations where you gotta be on your swivel. You gotta be on your 1-2. Yeah. So.
All right. Well, to y'all, like this is something that we're gonna do quite frequently. Is we're just gonna dig into like old experience stories, like job stories or whatever, funny stories that we might have got off the job, whatever. Just because we know everybody works, and we all had them terrible ass days. We had them funny ass days. We have those weird ass days, and a lot of those stories is hilarious. So, every week we just hit y'all with a new story, because believe me, there's a billion of them.
Yeah, we didn't even dig into the current jobs.
Man, I could tell you about 3,000 of them just from the current one, probably in the last month.
Mm-hmm.
And I've been there for 7. So, like, I'm telling you, man. It's
what
crazy.
You got next, man?
Let's see. All right, so I just want to talk about these.
Oh, we giving advice, because I know we kind of. I just want to make sure we still on the clock.
No, we good. Like okay. I want to talk about these self-driving cars.
Self-driving, like, okay.
Now the reason I want to talk about this is because I feel like 95% of y'all, it should be illegal for y'all to drive. I think that some of y'all, the moment that you put key in ignition, you should be arrested on site. Like some of y'all don't deserve to drive, all right? Because there is no way in hell you should be going 100 miles an hour in a rain snowstorm. Like there is no reason in the world that your ass should be sitting up here switching lanes just for me to meet you at the red light up the street. What did you achieve?
I don't think they was trying to meet you at the red light. I think they were trying to meet.
No, I know they were, but they were
trying to meet at the crossroads. That's what I'm trying to say. If you speeded like that, that's where they were trying to go. You might have been trying to go to the red light. They were trying to go to the crossroads.
Man, look, because people act like they got everywhere to be fast. And it's like, bro, like I didn't have people, I didn't heard vroom, speed through all of us, shoot down the street. And then I'm coming up to the red light and your ass sitting right there. And I'm going, what was all that for? You did not put everybody on the street's life in danger for what? You didn't get anywhere. You know what I'm saying? If you got to go that fast, that means your ass is getting out the house too late. Like, I used to do all that speed and shit too back in the day. You know why? Because I was running late. Oh, shit. It's 30 minutes away, so I'm going to leave 35 minutes, and then you realize, oh, shit, there's traffic. Oh, shit, there's red lights. Oh, shit, there's stop signs. There's pedestrians crossing.
There's cops.
There's cops. Because everybody slows down when you see the cops. Everybody. Like, you could even be doing a speed limit and you still go slow down because you ain't getting behind me. Not today. And so all y'all people sitting up here doing this crazy ass driving. When you flip, you ain't got nobody to blame but your damn self.
Yep.
Like I just seen people run through red lights on the phone. I mean, like dead ass, like came to the, it's a big intersection. Our side stopped. The oncoming side was stopping. And I just see this lady in a van. And I'm like, she's far enough where you go, she's going to stop, isn't she? Like it's like red, it's already red for about 4 or 5 seconds already. Like she's gonna stop, right? I just see her folding the phone to her head.
How close was she to getting hit?
Luckily enough, the intersection that was supposed to go at the time, there was no cars there. Like one was coming up, I think, but this was like 10:30 in the morning. And I'm going, shorty, if a car would have been trying to make that left turn, you would have plowed right into him. And both y'all be fucked. Like, is it like, and you know, I just say that because I'm like, yo, you know, like my daughter's 13. I'm terrified of that girl getting a license. Terrified because I'm fearful of her having to drive around y'all.
Yeah.
Because, you know, and we live in the DMV, which is one of the worst driving areas ever.
Yeah. Gotta
like
teach defensive driving.
Yeah, like you have to be experienced to make it through DC.
Definitely.
Like you cannot be a rookie driver and be distracted easily going through DC.
Absolutely not.
Nope. You will fucking kill somebody, or somebody will plow into you.
Yeah, because they just cross the street. It's not like you know what I'm saying? Like, you know, it's heavy with that pedestrians have the right of way. So you could be going and somebody's just, maybe you gotta make a turn on F Street or, you know, G or whatever, and they just walking.
Bruh, I literally saw a dude do this. And he was just walking on the sidewalk. And as he's walking towards the corner, as I'm coming, I said, watch this motherfucker just keep walking.
He's going to keep walking.
Green light and everything. Watch this motherfucker just keeps walking, never picked his head up. Not one damn time.
I see it all the time.
I was like, bruh, if I wasn't paying attention or looking you know, I just saw green and just was, and I might have just killed your ass. Like these, like people honking behind you as soon as the light turned green. Like, yo, can I at least pick my foot up and put it on the gas? Like it's like green, go. Like, dude, calm down.
I can't stand that, man. I can't stand that either. I can't stand that. I can't stand when people park up real close to you at the light. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, they get on your bumper.
Like, bro, you really need to be that close?
Oh, that only makes me uncomfortable.
Right.
I hate when people do that at the drive-thru. I'm like, bro, if my car rolls backwards before rolling forward, we're colliding. Back the fuck up.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I'm telling you, some people just like there's no reason for you to be that close to somebody. None. Because they even teach you stay 3 to 4 cars, like 2 or 3 cars back. So in case somebody has to jam on their brakes, you can stop in time. If you're on my bumper like this and I jam my brakes, it's already done.
Yeah, no.
You didn't sent me somewhere.
Right.
So it's just like, man, like I really, and you know what though? But I blame the DMV because I remember my driving test.
You do?
My driving test was the dumbest shit imaginable.
You did at the DMV, right?
Mm-hmm. Yeah. So I did it on DMV.
With the cones?
No cones. So what happened was, all right, had to bring my sister's Jeep Cherokee up there. My sister came with me and to take the test with the car.
Yeah. So
they go, put the left blinker on, put the right blinker on, put the warning lights on, the hazard lights on. Okay, now back to hit the brake. Like while we're already parked. She's like, and she's standing outside the car behind the car, looking at all the lights and stuff, right? Then she gets in the car. Excuse me. She said, back up. We go. I make a left turn. And then she says, make a right. Go up the street. Make a right. Go up the street. Make a right. Go up the street. Make a right.
Used to the circle.
Did a circle. park the car. Congratulations, you got your license. I was like, that's it? I was like, okay. So I had to teach myself how to drive on the highway.
Mm-hmm.
I had to teach myself how to parallel park. And Lord knows, I had a couple accidents that I ran from.
Well, if you don't know how to parallel park, just go to DC. You'll learn.
Oh, you know you're going to fuck somebody else's car up in the process when you learn it.
If you don't know how to parallel park, just go to DC. You'll learn. It ain't no other options besides pay for parking or parallel park for free. That's it.
Do you know what? I think I might have learned how to parallel park in DC because
I did.
Like, because I
learned.
Yeah, either that or like some of the places in Alexandria, because sometimes you know how like you mess up like 2 or 3 times, like you hit it, go, oh, that's not right. All right, let me come back out and then let me nope. All right.
Supposed to give it too much speed. If you just ram it in there, you probably going.
You just ram it in there.
You don't give it. If you barely give it any speed, you know it might.
I don't give it any speed whatsoever. I just put it in reverse and like keep my foot on the brake.
Yeah. You might tap the other person's car, but it ain't gonna be nothing crazy.
Well, I don't tap nobody's car now. I mean, the only thing that I don't like is, especially if you don't have a reverse camera, like it can look like it's really more closer than it really is, and it can throw you off. So I'm like, yo, I'm terrified to even inch back right now because it looked like it's so damn, like it looked like it's like this.
Right.
But then I like you get out the car and check and you like this far away, like, oh damn, I got some room. But oh yeah, man, look, I didn't wiggled into spots before.
Mm-hmm.
Like, yeah, like so it's just like if you are not an experienced driver, DC will terrify the hell out of you.
Trying to tell you, if it's not that, it's them dang potholes or them parking tickets.
Oh yeah, bring some change. Them meter people, they ruthless. They don't give a damn if that you could be running. You could be running to them joy as soon as they be like, got him. Like wait, I'm here.
Not just one ticket. They'll hit you with 2 or more.
I remember when they used to put the boot on people's car. That was terrible. And that boot, I think, was like $300 to get off. Like that one was terrible, man. Like yeah, like DC. Like, and don't watch Final Destination 2 before you get on the highway. That is the worst movie.
I was driving, and I actually did see a truck with a whole bunch of was it tree logs?
Lumber, yeah.
I was like, not today. Speed smooth past them.
If you check on the road, whenever you like the next time you're on the road, and if you see a lumber truck, look at what every other car. We all seen Final. Like I've literally seen. I remember I was back some ways and I just kept seeing cars get over and bounce. And I was like, what's going on? And then that joint opened up and I saw that lumber truck and I said, oh, hell no. Oh, hell no. Like, I'm not behind that shit.
Right.
Because, dog, that movie has literally psychologically fucked up a lot of people.
Right. As soon as I see that lumber truck over to the left, hit the gas.
Can you think of any other movie that psychologically screwed you like that? For real life? I know Final Destination had like the roller coaster, but I think everybody kind of always had a fear.
I think The Ring at some point. I mean, hey, look.
What part?
When you put that little videotape in and Shorty say 7 days, that shit had me scared, bruh. I didn't watch no movies until that shit hit DVD. I was terrified.
No, Candyman. Like, That's one thing. Like, I always tell people all the time, I'm not religious. I'm not superstitious. But that don't mean I'm gonna fuck with shit. So there's no way in hell you're gonna have me say that man's name several times.
I'm not going to
the bathroom, cutting out the lights and saying anything
cut
around
out the
bloody.
Lights, say it 7 times for
No. I'm not saying Bloody Mary. I'm not saying none of these joints. Like, I'm cool. Yes, 9 times out of 10, I could probably go into the bathroom and ain't nothing gonna happen. But I'm not gonna risk it.
Yeah.
imagine I say, yeah, I'm on this screen. I'm about to go ahead and do this. Go in the bathroom and just have a heart attack. You know what the legend would be of that? Like, yo,
be like,
this cat.
they got him. Say, you shouldn't have said it. We told you not to say it, but you said it.
I'll be the poster child for you shouldn't have said it.
Right.
No.
Yeah.
I think those are the only things I could think of movie-wise that like did that.
Yeah, it was The Ring for me, for sure. You know what I'm saying? Shorty say 7 days, and then your TV start messing up. That joint messed me up pretty bad. I was like, nah, buddy, I don't want no parts of it.
All right, wait. So, and yeah, we are.
We almost out.
Almost, but we got 10. And so,
okay, so let's give some advice. You know what I'm saying? Just some friendly advice. You know, I know it's summertime, and you know, everybody's doing their thing, but
advice on what?
I guess advice that we feel that ladies should know from a male's perspective. Do you have anything to say?
Depends on the situation.
Just friendly advice, like that they should know, like, you know, that you think ladies should know about men, women should know about men in general.
Don't expect that, like, if you're not getting what you're looking for, walk. Like, stop trying to alter people into what you want them to be because they might have like a piece of what you're looking for. That's a waste of time. You're sitting here trying to mold clay that's already concrete. Let it go. Like, right. You know, so for instance, if I'm looking for a girl that likes sports with me and the girl is bad and she's, you know, got the look I'm looking for, and depending on how big, like, let's say sports is like a big part of my world and I want a person to share that with, even though it's not, but let's hypothetically say so. And she's like, she cooks, she cleans, all that, but she don't like sports. None whatsoever. That's going to cause a blow to the man because he wants to share that aspect. It's no different than a woman that I've heard go, I won't date a man unless he go to church with me. Yeah. Because she wants to experience that and share that with their partner and be able to communicate through that activity. And if the partner goes, that ain't my thing, I'm not trying to do that. Now, if you're unhappy, but you stay, you have to accept that. Like, that's not changing. And you sit up here trying to, you know, convince or guilt or whatever them into it is only going to drive them away anyway. So find the person that likes what you like, and it's a tough road. That's the reason why being in relationships with good people is one of the most sought after things, is because when you meet that right person, that y'all connect on most levels, not all, because nobody is going to connect on every single level. There's going to be disagreement somewhere. But if you connected on the most important aspects of what you're looking for, then that's when the relationship is great. If you're looking for a dude or a woman to call you consistently, go get that person. Don't get with the person that calls you once a week and keep complaining, you don't call me enough. Well, that's what that person doesn't do. Find somebody else that actually does it. But when you find a person that does do it and you go, I'm not really that attracted to him. Okay, well, that's understandable too, because you don't have an attraction to them, but they might give you the personal things you were looking for, but not the physical. You have to find at least the commonality or a good portion of both. So he might, like, that's why girls will be like, oh, you know, he might not be the greatest, but I like his personality. That means he was doable look-wise in their eyes. He might not have, you know, blew them away, but that personality was so much higher that they were like, I can hang with this. You know, like, so it's like, it has to be a even ratio. But if it's like this, it's a no. It has to be at least like this or this. But if it's like this, no, it's not gonna work.
Yeah, for sure. And I'm actually just now seeing this, but if you live in the UK and you're at work, don't call your male coworkers bald, because that is now a form of sexual harassment. Yeah. And they just, yeah. So that random tidbit as well. And I think just to kind of tally on what you said, just have general and reasonable expectations. You know what I'm saying? I think a lot of people have superficial aspects of what they look for in a mate, or in a, in general. You know what I'm saying? Like,
well, we all do.
You're not gonna find somebody. Most of my female friends that I talk to, says, they want somebody that's over 6'3", 6'4", with a good job and good credit, no kids, and just.
And you see how lonely they are.
Right. Right. When maybe that person that you're talking about has all those attributes, or has everything, but maybe not everything. Maybe he's under 6 feet, or maybe he has a few kids, or maybe his credit's jacked up. But
I can understand that. I'm talking to a lot of women, the kids part, if they don't have a tight connection with, I mean, not the tight connection, but they're connected with the kids. But if there's something wrong with the baby mama, or there's an issue there where there's going to be excess drama and that person could get brought into that, people don't want to deal with that. Men don't want to deal with that. So, like, I don't want to deal with some chick's baby daddy who still got love for her and don't want to see her with nobody else. And now he coming after me because I'm with her. I don't need that.
Yeah, like, I agree.
Get your boy in check.
It's a lot. It's a lot. But yeah, I guess my thing is bring your bring it down to a realistic level. You know what I'm saying? Especially according to your age and where you're at. You can't just.
But that's also men. There's a lot of men that got stupid expectations.
Yeah. I mean, but you got to blame social media for that. If all you do is scroll on your phone,
that started back when we was
on Instagram and see just Instagram models, you're probably gonna think that this is the norm and this is what you want, when that's not realistic. Like,
but that started way back in the day. Like, remember, we was kids.
Oh, that's video. Yeah, that's video.
No, because all we saw on TV was the skinny chick or the skinny white chick or whatever, and they said this is beauty. So
yeah,
that that's
that was so that in that context. Then they were saying this is beauty, and they weren't really promoting curves, so it was just these skinny women, that were really tall. And now they're promoting curves, and many people have more of a platform, and people like Lizzo, they're promoting her and how how she's expressing herself, and wearing less clothes and things of that nature. And
there's a reason for that, and I know why, but we don't have enough time. So yeah, but we're gonna get into some more of that next week, because I definitely got an answer for that. And it might not be a very likable answer, but it's still a real answer. So thank y'all for listening in. Episode 7. I don't know. We might have to do a little something special for episode 10. I don't know shit. But we out this piece, man. It's your boy Sonny.
This is Carmen.
And we out this bitch.
See y'all next week. Yeah.
My man turned into Master P.